We just had to interrupt this vlog because there's something super exciting that happened while we were sleeping and we wanted to celebrate it with you. Last night, we got 100,000 subscribers.
It's crazy to think that this oh, we're gonna take a 1 year off and go travel around the world has turned into 3 years
and 100,000 subscribers.
And a YouTube channel. So this isn't the official celebration. We actually have really big plans to celebrate with a 100K giveaway. It's gonna be bigger than anything that we've ever done, and it's gonna involve sending 2 of you on an awesome trip.
One of our favorite adventures we've ever done.
So make sure to keep an eye out for that in the coming weeks. Back to the video, we just wanted to quickly say thank you.
Thank you! Today is our first full day in our 67th country of Oman. It took us over 30 hours to get here and we slept maybe 2 of those hours. We basically slept all day yesterday.
We are staying in a part of Muscat called Mutra, I think is how you say it. It's supposed to have a couple really cool markets, so we're gonna go try to find those and also find some traditional cat fight. Some traditional Omani food. This is like the first time we've ever spent time in the Middle East, so we're just excited to get out and go explore.
Our hotel is only about a 10-minute walk from the coast, so that's where we're heading now. And our first impressions on our walk so far is that Oman weather in January is perfect. Sunny with the high, 75. Sunny with the high of 75. Everybody we've encountered has been so nice, and everything here is white or gold and shiny and beautiful.
So far, Oman is unlike any place that we have ever been. I'm loving it so far.
I love it. This is just a sidewalk. Beautiful.
So I believe we just made it to the fish market, which is this big, white, fancy building behind me according to Google Maps. It looks way fancier than I was expecting, but this is Oman, so maybe this is what I should have expected.
Your dates are a big part of this culture. Yes, and this man wants to sell us just what? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. He was funny. So we found ourselves in the fruit and vegetable market. Apparently it's connected to the fish market, and that man really wanted to sell us some dates.
Plus he really liked the camera and he was a lot of fun.
He was funny. So we took him up on his offer. We got some dates for 1 Omani Rial.
Which is like $2.60. I don't know if that's a good deal or not. I assume not, since we bought it from the first person that we saw. But we have heard that dates are a big deal here in Oman, and I love dates.
Wow.
That's really good. It's like candy.
The only other time I've had fresh dates was in Morocco, but these are like so juicy. We've tried to be very cautious with it, but they totally love it. Like everybody we've asked if we could film, they're like, yes, yes.
Yes, good.
Very good, thank you.
It's been great. Bye-bye.
So the fish market is located right on the waterfront, and I believe on the other side of the waterfront is where the Mutra Souk is. And I believe Souk means market in Arabic. Could be wrong on that. But it's supposed to be one of the coolest markets here in Muscat, so that's where we're going now.
We have found the souk. Looks like there's lots of cool little souvenirs, so we're gonna go check it out.
This is reminding me so much of the souks in Morocco. That's the only time I've ever been anywhere that compares to this. It's just a never-ending maze of alleyways. It's crowded with lots of people, but all of the shop owners are burning incense and it smells fantastic.
But we've made it out without buying anything. I was really tempted with the perfumes and the spices, but if I was gonna buy one thing, it would be the lance.
Oh, I was gonna say the swords. They have these really cool curved, like dagger swords that I believe are like the Omani national symbol, and they are awesome.
They like wear them on their belts. All right, what's next?
Food.
About to have our first Omani food, besides what we had for breakfast, which was hummus. Never had hummus for breakfast before.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, there was also lamb liver, but we didn't have any of that. Okay, so the first thing we ordered is hummus with chicken, and it looks so beautiful. With the big old basket of pitas. There's even little pomegranate seeds on here. It smells so good.
You make a taco?
Yeah, man.
I think you like rip the pita bread.
Let me start over. Nate says I was doing it wrong. So I'm just gonna rip the piece off and grab some now. Gosh, that's amazing. The hummus is so good. But the little crunchy of the pomegranate seed is so nice. Love this. We're gonna be fighting over this. Thank you. The second thing we got is a falafel plate. That looks so good.
Lunch was delicious. I'm not sure if we nailed the traditional Omani food that we were going for. I think it actually might have been a Syrian restaurant, but either way, it was really good. Now we're gonna attempt to walk about a mile down the coastline to go to the old city of Muscat. From what I've read on the internet, it's possible just to walk all the way along the coast. And since it feels so good today, even though it's over a mile away, we're just gonna walk it.
And we're trying to work off our Christmas weight.
And it's not a million degrees outside. I'm sure walking would be no fun in summer.
I think we found old Muscat, so we're gonna go see what there is to see here.
So we've stumbled upon this very big, important looking building. Now would usually be the time that we would pull out our phone to figure out what we're looking at. Unfortunately, we have T-Mobile, which works in 135 countries, but Oman is not one of those countries. So we don't know what this is. We'll have to like put a title or something so you can Google it. I'm sure it's important. I'm sure I'm offending some people from Oman right now that I don't know what this is. But it's cool, it looks awesome. The architecture in the old city is really cool. It was definitely worth the walk down here, although I don't think many people walk because we get honked at by at least 20 taxi drivers on the way here.
I don't know why though, because it's beautiful out.
I assume like 90% of the year it's too hot to walk, but today it was perfect.
I love Oman. I love the people. Everybody like smiles and waves and says hello when you walk by. Everything is so beautiful. We just really had no idea what to expect, so I'm just really glad we had a good first day. So we have a week in Oman. If we didn't like today, it would have been a long week.
Was absolutely fantastic. Like, I was a little nervous because of how spread out the city is, but this was like the best walking day of just like wander around and run into cool stuff.
Yeah, those are my favorite days.
Now we have about an hour walk back to our hotel.
Hopefully we'll catch the sunset on the way back.
And that wraps up our first day. Tomorrow we are renting a 4-wheel drive vehicle and going into the desert. And we're back. The last 48 hours has just been crazy. In addition to hitting 100,000 subscribers, we have also been nominated for a Shorty Award, which is kind of a big deal.
An award. People like Casey Neistat, Will Ferrell, Jimmy Fallon, Kevin Hart, huge people have gotten Shorty Awards. We're not in that category. We're in the travel category with a lot of really awesome people. So we are so excited.
But we need your help if we're gonna win. The winner is determined partially by a vote, so it would really help us out if you could vote. We will put a link in the description below. You can vote every day now through
February 20 something.
Okay, you can vote every day now through February 22nd. Obviously, you don't have to vote every single day, but it would really help us out if you could vote at least once. We would really appreciate it.
If you want, no pressure.
But vote.
Every day.
Thank you so much, guys. I just like, still, these are two like really huge things that have happened in the last 48 hours, and yeah, it's
We're
just
so
nuts.
happy. Thank you so much. There's a cat.
I was like, what is in my lap right now? I thought I'd spilled my drink or something.
These chairs are made of solid gold.